My name is Stacey Moragne Jr., class of 2006, UMass Lowell basketball. UMass Lowell helped me grow as a human being. I never thought I would be in Lowell, Mass, but Lowell, Mass kind of represented who I was as a person, a hardworking, get your hands dirty type of player. And like I said, I was just blessed to be put in a position, going to a school that embraced me, the faculty and athletic department that allowed me to be just me. I'm grateful for the opportunity to have played and be a Riverhawk. I was fortunate enough to have a lot of good players that I played with. It made the game easy for all of us on the court. The bond of brotherhood, having each other's back and having those growing pains and just making sure that the person next to you is all right as a human being. I was just fortunate enough to have a group of people around me, family, that pushed me to a lot of limits that I didn't think I could surpass. The game of basketball came easier after that. Getting into the Hall of Fame, I mean, it's never about that. Induction for me was being able to see my parents, just tell them thank you, seeing Coach Bear and telling them thank you for the opportunity. When you get inducted into something like that, you're getting the individual award, but it's always other people behind it and behind the scenes. I remember I was telling Coach I wasn't gonna cry, and as soon as he got up there and started talking about me, I just started crying. I couldn't help it. You really can't put into words when someone recognizes you as one of the greats. You know, us being the winningest team in program history, that's saying a lot. I think that's really what I'm most proud of. Hopefully one day, and I'm being an ambassador of it right now, that those teams back in the day is inducted in the Hall of Fame. Those guys deserve that too. One of the things that I did when I first stopped was I got into basketball training. I got into mental coaching athletes and just being there for them. Probably right now, over these past 10 years, had probably like 60 to 70 kids and accept scholarships in school. I also worked as a teacher aide to a kid that had cerebral palsy and autism. At that time in my life, I think I was going through an identity crisis of not being able to play basketball. So that kid helped me through everything in life, and I'm in such a better place as a human being right now, and being around him 4 years every day, with him being a 3-sport athlete as well, and cross country, swimming, and track. It just made me appreciate every day that I live. It took a village to raise me. I was lucky enough to have a lot of people make a lot of sacrifices to get me to where I was and where I've been. Giving back is kind of me paying it forward and giving these kids an opportunity to succeed. When I do training, I don't let it through the kids that I work with. I always say I just want them to be better. I'm looking forward to the day that another kid is inducted in the Hall of Fame. That's how I was always raised. I'm always blessed to be in a position to give back. I'm really celebrating Black history every day. You know, being a Black man, obviously coming to Lowell was a little bit of a cultural shock, because I come from a diverse town, and Lowell wasn't as diverse as it is now. I think that us creating a path for a lot of Black athletes to go there, and obviously with the change going to Division I, it's a bigger opportunity. Black History Month just reminds me of everyone that made sacrifices to even get me in that place at that time. This is the opportunity this month and every day recognize that I'm a African-American man in a world that is starting to accept us a little bit more. And I just hope these young African-American men that are at Lowell understands the sacrifices not only that we made on the court and off the court, but the guys that came before us as well. It's only gonna make a better world. I think the pandemic, seeing young Black men being killed right now, really affected me. And I felt like once I build up my resources, I'm able to put young men that look like myself in positions to lead. We have a lot to give. Like I said, the world has gotten better, but we're still far from where we need to be. And hopefully one day I'm one of the people that make change. And if I put as much effort as I did in basketball into this, I know that I'm going to succeed and help others succeed as well.